Hello, Elizabeth here, and today I'm going to show you how to make these custom acrylic cat ornaments. This is a quick project and makes a great DIY Christmas gift for all of the pet owners in your life. I'm going to walk you through everything step by step. I got these acrylic cat ornaments in a pack of 20 on Amazon. You can find links to the ornaments and all of the other products I used in the description of this video. The ornaments come with protective layers on both sides to keep the acrylic from getting scratched. When you peel them off, the ornaments are crystal clear. I started by peeling off the protective layer and used a foam brush to paint a layer of Mod Podge on one side of the ornament. Then I generously applied some gold glitter all over the Mod Podge. Doing this over a sheet of parchment paper makes it easy to collect the excess glitter and pour it back into your container. You can do this with any color of glitter or even use multiple colors. I did one gold and one orange. I let the Mod Podge dry for about an hour and then applied a second layer of Mod Podge and glitter to make sure I've got full coverage and it won't look patchy when the light shines through it. I let that layer dry for another hour. To seal in the glitter, you could do a final layer of Mod Podge, but I like to do a layer of UV resin because it's super strong and durable and gives a really nice shine. I poured a thin layer of resin onto the ornament and used a toothpick to spread it out evenly. I used a lighter to pop any bubbles and then stuck it under a UV light for a few minutes to cure the resin. You can also cure this resin outside in direct sunlight. And this is what the ornaments looked like after the resin was cured. Next, I created a design in Canva to add to the ornament. I searched cat face in the elements library and found some ear elements and a nose, mouth, and whiskers element that I liked. I also added some text in a font called Together to add the names of the cats to the design. Once I was happy with my designs, I added some extra pages and separated the elements so that each ear would be its own design separate from the name and face. I find it easiest to apply each of the ears to the ornament individually, so this will make it easier for me in my Cricut software. I saved the designs with a transparent background and uploaded them to Cricut Design Space. I measured my ornament to figure out the dimensions I needed to make my design. I resized the ears to be 1/2 inch wide and the face to be 3 inches wide. Then I was ready to start my cut. I cut the designs out of white permanent vinyl with my Cricut machine. Then I used a knife blade to separate each of the elements and weeded the designs with the hook tool. The inner ear details were a bit too thin to hold up, so I removed those and only kept the outer edges. This can happen when you're cutting very small details. I applied transfer tape to each of the elements, and then I was ready to apply them to the ornaments. I used a lint-free wipe and some rubbing alcohol to clean the surface of the ornaments and make sure they're free of any dust or oil that could prevent the vinyl from sticking properly. Then I peeled back my transfer tape and used my fingers to firmly press each of the elements onto the ornaments. And all that's left to do is add a ribbon for hanging. This is my favorite way to add ribbon to the ornament. Take a long piece of thin ribbon and fold it in half. Stick the middle of the loop through the hole from back to front and pull it upward, making sure it's a big enough loop to hang on a branch. Then you can take both of the tail ends and tie them together in a simple knot at the base of the loop. One tail will be facing down and the other will be facing up. Fold the end facing downward into a loop and then wrap the other tail up and over. Then pull it through the gap, creating the 2 loops of the bow. Pull it tight and trim and adjust as needed, and then you've got this cute loop and bow with no ugly knots or weird pieces hanging out anywhere. And here is the final result. You can absolutely leave the acrylic ornament clear with no glitter on the back and just add the vinyl if you want to. But I think the glitter picks up the lights on the Christmas tree so beautifully and adds a pop of color to the tree. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment letting me know what sort of projects you'd like to see in the future. See you later!